I started with farmers. I would go down to Keokuk, Iowa, and meet with small farmers, and every farmer had trucks, and they had trucks as they moved grain in the fall, but then the trucks just sat there all week long and all year long and all month long after that because they didn't know what to do with the trucks. So I would call them up, and they would start their trucking company, and they didn't know what to do because it was a handshake, and somebody promised to pay them and they wouldn't pay them. And that's Iowa for you. People expected when people say something that they'll just do it. And so I came in and worked with a lot of small trucking companies, which were actually farmers, and that's how we kind of cut our teeth on credit and collections, and started creating processes that better serve the people that we were trying to work with. As we grew, we started running into larger and larger companies that not necessarily had a need for that credit and collection, but they had a need to respond quickly to the market forces, and they had to have the cash to respond quickly. Without the cash, they couldn't change their systems, they couldn't upgrade their equipment, they couldn't hire the best and the brightest because they needed the cash up front to do it, and all their cash was tied into their receivables. CJM became more of a company that would help small companies grow, help small companies protect them from bad debt, and then we would help large companies be able to be more responsive to the market forces that we're pushing on them. I've had multi-million-dollar corporations walk into my office and say, I want a factor. And I look them right in the eye and I say, why don't you go to a bank? And they look at you and they say, listen, a bank's going to give me an umbrella when it's sunny out, but right now it's raining and they're not going to help me. CJM Financial is there for those issues of when you need that help and nobody else is going to help you. Because everybody else is looking at your asset, they're looking at your credit, they're looking at your assets, they're looking at, well, what do you have that you're going to give me in order for me to do business with you? What we do at CJM Financial, we say, who are you doing business with that you can sell your receivables and we can give you money? It's a totally different way of looking at business than what most companies are used to. When you talk about collection, a lot of people think collections are just goons that come out and get your money. At CJM Financial, we don't work that way. We start out with a very, very easy process of sending notices, calling and asking, hey, it's after terms of the money is past due. Is there an issue? Can we help speed it along? Is there something going on? We will go into full collections, but it's unique when you have account managers that care about what's going on. They understand your business. They understand they're not going to go heavy-handed on one of your biggest customers because they're outstanding on one invoice. They understand that, hey, there are times that things get caught up in the system, and they're very persuasive. Matter of fact, most of my account managers move from account manager to sales because some of your best salesmen are your best collections, because they're selling people on the idea that they want to pay our customer before they pay themselves, and that's a hard sell. When I call my government, I can't talk to anybody. I can't talk to anybody that makes a decision. You're only two people from the highest decision maker in the company. Everybody in here is empowered to make a decision to help quickly respond to your needs, and then at that point, you're only a step away from actually talking to the senior VP of the company that can actually make all the decisions.